Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today my name is Blessing, and in this tutorial you'll be learning how to make this stylish sleeve. It has a balloon and also a flare at the hem of the sleeve. So let's get started. I went ahead to fold my fabric into four as I'll be cutting the both shirt sleeve at the same time. Okay, so here I marked out the length that I want for the shirt sleeve, okay, because the base is actually a shirt sleeve. So I went ahead to mark my arm circumference divided by 2. Okay, so on that line I came down by 3.5 inches for the bicep depth. So my arm divided by 2 here, then 3.5 for my bicep depth. So I marked a straight line like this. This is basically drafting a basic sleeve. Okay, I'll be linking that in the description box so that you can understand better, just in case you don't understand. So this is the curve for the shirt sleeve. Then at the base here I marked the ankle circumference, the elbow circumference divided by 2 plus ease and the sewing allowance. So this is me just checking to ensure that we have our allowance aside from the measurement that is needed. So this is basically a basic sleeve, like I said earlier. So this is just a basic sleeve. Okay, so this is what we have, and the basic sleeve is ready. So I'm just going to ensure that everything is cut out perfectly. Okay, then I notched the center part or the mid part of the sleeve. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to fold our fabric into two. That's selvage to selvage. Then you can see what I have. I folded it into two, then I now folded it into two again, just the way you see me do. I'm just trying to say that I'm having up to about the length that I'll be needing for my flare. Then I'll go ahead and fold this into two again. You can see by so doing I want to cut two flare at a time. Okay, you'll be cutting two flare at a time. Okay, so this is to have your fabric folded into four. Like when you count, so it to be 4 now, you'll be having 8. So you'll be having 2 flare at a time for the both sleeve. That's why I folded that way. So I'm going to go ahead to mark out my radius, and this you can get by dividing your circumference by 6.28, which helped me to get 2. Okay, so from that 2 now I'll be measuring 8.5 for the length of the flare, just the way you see me do. So this is how to cut out a flare in case you don't know how to achieve that. Okay, the circumference, that's wherever you want to place your flare, that's the circumference. You divide it by 6.28. That will help you to get the length you'll be needing, or the circumference you'll be needing for your flare, before you now cut out the length that you need from that radius. I hope that is quite understandable. So this is our flare. Okay, I'm just ensuring that I have exactly what I need for my circumference. So as you can see, we have 2 flare cut out at a time. This is what we have. So the next thing we want to do now is to go ahead and cut it out on our lining piece. And the lining as well, I folded it just the exact way I folded the main fabric, so that I can have the lining cut out at the same time. That's 2 lining, as you can see. So this is what we have. So moving forward, the material for the balloon area is a velvet material. So I have a length of about 30 inches here. Okay, so the width is about 8 inches as well. That's 8 inches because I just bought half yard for this. So I have about 8 to 9 inches. So I'll be placing my stay. That's the stay I'll be placing before I cut into 2. Okay, so here I was turning the lining with the fabric. Okay, so I'm just sewing the edge of the flare so that will help me turn my lining and my fabric to the right side. So now after sewing, this is what we have. I've gone ahead to iron the flare. So this is the flare which is ready. Then this is our shirt sleeve that we cut out earlier, and this is the velvet fabric which I have cut out into 2 after placing the stay on it. Okay, so I use a soft stay, just so you know, so it will not be too soft and it will not be too thick. So a medium soft stay is fine. So from the hem of the flare of the shirt rather, I marked out 2 inches upward. Okay, mark out 2 inches upward, then determine the midpoint of the hem of the sleeve. Then also for the fabric you are going to be using for the balloon side, you can also get the midpoint so that you can place the midpoint to align with the midpoint, so that by the time we are going to go ahead with the pleating or with the pleats, we are going to have equal pleat on both sides, so that one side will not be fuller than the other side. That is the essence of dividing it into two, so we can have equal pleat on both, or equal fullness on generously around the sleeve. I hope you understand. Okay, so now on that line that we have marked from the 2 inches upward from the hem of the shirt sleeve, we are going to place the velvet this way, then we keep pleating. Okay, so this is how you keep pleating all through the lines. Okay, just take your time and share the pleat generously. Okay, so now I'm going to make this a little bit faster so that this will not make our video to be too lengthy. Alright, so guys, if you have watched to this extent and you're new to this channel, please do remember to subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a giant thumbs up. Okay, you can make your comments, and also you can make your video request. Thank you. So after sewing that, the next thing we want to do now is to sew the other end of the velvet fabric on the hem of the sleeve, like so, just the way you see me do. Okay, we are going to sew it down, and we are also going to pleat. Now you can make your pleating opposite to the pleat you have at the upper part. Okay, like if the pleat was facing you when you sew it initially, the other one can be facing upward, that's the opposite, and you can also do it the same way. I think you should still achieve the same outcome. Okay, so this is how you are going to keep on pleating at the hem of the sleeve until we exhaust all the pleats on that hem. Okay, so this is what you are going to keep doing until we are done, and this is it. So now I'm going to cut out all the excess that we have at the hem of the sleeve. So this is it, guys. You can see that our sleeve is already coming out good. Okay, you can see that the balloon is already formed. Okay, so at the side of that's the side where we're going to have the joining, this is how you're going to pleat it. Okay, you are going to pleat it this way. Okay, you can see what I have done. Then you are going to clap them together. Then we are going to sew your sleeve using your body measurement. Okay, that's the elbow circumference and the upper arm circumference. So you're going to use that to join the sleeve together like this, and this is what you see me doing here. I had to check the measurement for the client I was making this outfit for. Okay, so guys, ensure you also give it a little bit of ease so that it is not too tight. Okay, so here I'm measuring the upper arm circumference and also the armhole. Okay, you measure your armhole circumference, then you mark, just so you can connect your sewing together. Then that will be all for this. All right, so the next thing you want to do now is just turn it inside out. Okay, you can see how beautiful this is looking. I think you can even leave it this way, or if that is if you don't want to attach a flare, you would have folded the other plate inside or inward. So now it's time for us to place our flare, and you can see the way I've placed it with our right side facing each other. Okay, so it's time to sew the flare, and this is how you're going to insert the flare. And whatever excess that you have for the flare, you can pleat it around the hem of the shirt sleeve. Okay, at least that will also have a little bit of fullness to it. Okay, so this is how you're going to keep sewing it around and around and around. So guys, I hope you have learned something today, because we are almost done with this tutorial. By the time we are done sewing the flare all around, that will be all for this sleeve. Okay, so please don't forget to give this video a giant thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Don't forget to share with your soulmates, with your soul friends. Let them also learn this beautiful technique in sewing the sleeve. Okay, you can see how beautiful and easy it is. And this is it on the mannequin, this is it on the dress I actually made the sleeve for. You can see how beautiful this is looking, and I hope you are going to be trying this for one of your outfits. All right, you can see it's quite easy, right? I'm sure you try this for your next outfit. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a giant thumbs up like I said, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.